Welcome back, everybody, to Factorio. My name is Tom, and this is episode number 2. Shall we get started with today's episode? I think so. Yes. Wow. We are in the midst of a dead biter's nest, and we took it out in the last episode. This nest was very close to the coal deposits. And as we know, the pollution spreads pretty quickly, and if it touches the biter's base, they begin attacking. So we had to go on the offensive and start a all-out war with the natives in this hostile world that we call Factorio. So yeah, let's continue the automation of the factory. And wow, look at all of these natives. They're just everywhere. And yeah, hopefully things will start to calm down and we can really begin focusing on the factory. All right, well, we have a bunch of stone here, so let's craft up all of these stone furnaces. And that will use up all the stone, and that looks good. So I think it's time to move into electric power. And I think the first thing we need to do is get electric miners up here on the coal. That's the next step here. So we need some iron plates, iron gears, and electronic circuits. So basically the total raw resources are 23 plates and 4.5 copper plates. We'll need a lot more than that if we want more than one electric miner, which we do. So for now, I'm just going to grab the coal and let's complete our circuit here by running over to the copper. And then we could place the coal in here. Okay, so I am going to do half stacks like that. And then we can, we don't have any copper, but we have a bunch in our inventory, so we should be fine. Why not? Let's just drag this to the toolbar down there. All right, and down to the iron ore we go, and we're gonna scoop up all of the iron plates in the stone furnaces. Okay, there we go, 192. So that should allow us to craft a bunch of these electric miners, which I'm going to do. I'm just going to right click and craft up those. Okay, excellent. And I believe the water is over here. We'll also need to craft up a bunch of belts. We're gonna have to craft up a bunch of belts. So let's press T for research, and we do have automation unlocked here, which is right down here. Automation and military. Okay, very nice. And might as well just queue up some research. Let's grab the optics and we'll begin that. How much red science do we have in here? 10. Okay, well let's see what 10 gets me. Okay, and you know what? We really need logistics. This is faster and more flexible ways of transportation. Really, I want the splitter and the underground belt, because that's going to make everything a whole lot easier when it comes to setting up smelting arrays here in Factorio. So that is definitely a high priority. And yeah, I don't see any biters here on the map, although they could be out over here somewhere. So we should probably get a radar too. But for now, we're just going to, I think we'll just come up here with the power poles. And if we left click and drag these out, it will do it automatically. So if we do this and we run up, it will space the electric poles for me, which is super nice. Okay, and we learned about this reading the tutorials from the other day, and then I'm going to hit Q to copy this, and we'll drag it over here. And there we go. We have a place for power. And we'll grab this, and let's grab our electric miners here. I'm going to drag those down to the toolbar, and we are going to rotate this with R, and we'll just do something like this. And I'm going to do 2 by 2. Okay, and then we can place a power pole in between them. All right, excellent. And we'll grab that coal. And yeah, we're out of iron ingots, which means we cannot craft any belts. Belts take, I think, iron ingots and gears. You only have 8 of them. Wow. So I am going to take the coal, and I'm going to just hold down Z. Excellent, excellent. And then we can grab those. And then we should be able to craft the belts. Uh-oh, guys. It's getting dark. Let's place the belts down here, and we can then go out like that. All right, and then let's get a power pole here. And just like that, guys, we have coal automated. But I think the most important thing here is to automate conveyor belts. We're gonna need a lot of them. So we want to try to get away from pocket crafting as much as possible, as it's not so efficient. But you know, it's good in the beginning of the game for sure. Can come into hand. Okay, and more belts. Okay, and then from here we need to get the conveyor belt down here. And it looks like optics is done, which is nice. We have no more science, so it was a perfect amount. I'm going to pick up these machines. All right, and then the coal belt is going to come down here, because we definitely need to fuel the boiler. Okay, guys? So we'll just click and drag, and let's knock this tree out of the way. Oh, there we are. Press 3 for the conveyor belts, and up we go. Okay, we're almost there, guys. We're almost there. I will let's go grab some more coal. We'll dismantle this, and then we come over here, grab the coal off the belt, and then we'll head over to the iron ore, and then we'll place all of this coal into the burner miners and the stone furnaces. So we'll do a control left click for half stacks. And just like that, the coal is all used up. We'll grab the plates, and we'll craft some more conveyor belts. Yeah, everything is looking really good. Everything is looking really good. Boy, I wish I had some gears automated. How are we looking with power? Power is looking phenomenal. Okay, and yeah, we got some conveyor belts, guys. Okay, looks like this power pole is going to be in the way, unfortunately. So I'm going to queue like this. All right. And then queue for the conveyor belt. Yep, we're learning. We're using everything we learned in yesterday's episode when it comes to the shortcut keys. Okay. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. All right, and then we'll head down over here and let's grab some iron plates. Iron plates. And more conveyor belts. Very good. More conveyor belts, more iron plates, more gears. Okay, once we get this set up, I'm actually going to build some radars so that we can begin scanning the map and try to find those native nests. Okay, we're just waiting for all these gears to be crafted up here. And where is the radar? Here it is. Okay. The raw items are the plates, copper, and iron plates. Okay, guys, look at that. Our first automation in Factorio. Coal to the boiler. Oh, yeah. Yes, let the fun begin, guys. Let the fun begin. Wow, and you move a lot quicker on the conveyor belts. So, guys, move on the conveyor belts. We'll pick up that coal and we'll do something like this. Okay, guys, excellent. And why not? Let's head over to the copper ore and use all of the coal that I just grabbed in that box and place it in there. Oh, we got some here. So I'm just going to feed these by Z. Okay, excellent. And grab those. Very good, very good. And then the next step here is to get some radar. This way we can begin scanning the map. And then the next step is we need to craft up a bit more science. And in fact, we don't need science. We got a science lab here already, so I'll just stick it back down here. And then we'll place the radar down as well, so we can begin scanning. That's going to take a lot of power. Oh yeah, a lot of power. And if we take a look at the map, we are now scanning. Yep, very nice. We're out of power because we have no coal here, but here comes the coal, guys. Here comes the coal. So if I had a electric inserter, it would not work. But since we have a burner inserter, it doesn't take electric power, it takes coal. So it can grab the coal, feed it into itself, and then feed it right into the boiler. Okay, yep. Excellent. And the power is up and running. We got some radar. I think it's time to craft up some of these red science packs, and we really need to unlock the logistics. Because in today's episode, guys, we are going to be going into how to properly set up a smelting array in Factorio. And I'm going to use the knowledge I gained in Foundry. Foundry has kind of the same mechanics as far as a splitter goes. So we're going to take a look at that. and see if we can kind of set up a similar smelting array. Okay, and I think we got our science here. We're still crafting some here. Let's place the red science right there, and let's queue up the logistics. It takes 20 science every 15 seconds. Is that how that reads? 1 science every 15 seconds, 20 of them. Wow. Okay. All right, excellent. And I think as we wait for the science, we can begin by thinking about how we're going to set up the smelting array here. Okay, so I'm going to take a look at the map, and I think we should kind of build the smelting array over here away from all of the ores. So I'm going to go in this direction. And we're going to set up our first smelting array here. Now, I don't know what it takes to do a full belt of the Mark 1. I'm not going to worry about that quite yet. All right, so we could do something like this, kind of like what we did in the tutorial. And then something like this. And like this. And like that. So we need a lot of inserters. We need a lot of inserters. That means more iron plates, more coal feeding into the burner miners and the stone furnace. Okay, over here we go. And I'm going to grab the coal, and we're going to do control, right click to split it in half. Like that. And more inserters. Let's get all 66 inserters. Okay, we're still researching logistics. We're still researching it. We're going to place some more science in there. And we're just going to set up the smelting array. So the first problematic thing we need to figure out is how are we going to get the coal over here? And I think the answer to that is using the splitter. So we want the coal and the iron ore to come in the center here. And then we grab like this. And then we output it on both belts. Kind of like that. Actually, that needs to rotate. Okay, so in. There we go. And we're out of inserters, but we are crafting a bunch. It's going to take a while. And then we could place power poles. One here. And wonder what the best spacing is for the power poles. Okay. That's looking pretty good. So this is the belt we're going to be getting the coal on and the iron ore. Yep. Exactly how it was done in the tutorial. Yes. And we're almost done with logistics. The inserters are crafting up. And then we'll output the plates here. And then we'll grab the coal and the iron ore. Ah, yes, also similar to the Dyson Sphere program. And 2 there. Yeah, good. Looking really good. And then we will just kind of thread. Ooh, we need to grab this. So hit Q, copy that. And we'll bring that in. Like that. Okay, excellent. And then we'll just bring the power poles over. Do one there. Like this, and then one here, one there. Yeah, guys, we need some lights. We definitely need some lights. Okay, there we go, guys. That is going to be our first smelting array. Wow, I'm actually going to save the game here. We'll just say this is free to play episode number 2. And we'll hit resume, and then that's good. So, all right, excellent. Research is done, and I'm going to craft up some of these, but we need some copper plates. And can we build some lights? No, because we need copper plates. We need copper plates. We'll grab the iron plates, and then we'll just head north and grab the copper plates. Okay, and then we'll just do 10, and then 10 of these. And then a bunch of lights. We'll do 30 lights, or we call them lamps. And then what I'm going to do is clear the burner inserter here and clear the copper and iron plates. And then we will just transfer over, I think. Oh, we're still crafting the splitters. So we'll move that right down here. Okay, excellent. And then we could place this splitter like this. And basically we just, oh, we're out of belts. So we'll craft up those belts. This is the issue with pocket crafting. You begin queuing up a bunch of things and it's going to take a while. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'm not patient enough. I just want to craft everything up. Okay, and we can set some of these electric miners down like this. All right, so that's going to be the iron ore. And then we'll have to thread it over here. So I think actually we'll go over like this and like that. And then we can grab our lamps, and maybe we can place a couple lamps in here. Let's place one lamp there. And then another lamp here. And another lamp here. And yeah, hopefully that will give us enough light to work with here. All right. We're crafting up the rest of the lamps. And then we'll begin crafting up the conveyor belts. I guess we can begin researching the gun turret. And as we wait for the belts to be crafted up, we could take a look at the map here. And yeah, this is getting out of control with the pollution. This is getting out of control. Ooh, and we have some crude oil down here. Ah, very nice. So it looks like we'll be dealing with crude oil in Factorio. Yes, yes. Okay. And yeah, now we're beginning to automate some gear wheels. Boy, once we get the smelting array for the plates up and running, we can actually begin doing a just small little array of the gears and the belts so that we don't have to pocket craft those anymore. And then I'm also going to craft up all of the electric miners because we need a bunch of them, guys. We need a bunch of them. We need them for the stone, the iron ore, and the copper ore. Okay. And yeah, looking pretty good there. And I don't know, let's put the rest of the coal in here and then grab the copper plates. Okay, guys, we have our belts. We have our belts. Okay, so I am going to bring the coal over like this. Okay, and then the iron ore is going to go on this side. Like that. Okay, that's how it's going to work. Excellent. Guys, the lights are turning on. The lamps are on. Wow, beautiful. Beautiful. And I like how they kind of turn one by one on. That's kind of cool. And guys, they're collecting all the coal. Very nice. And so we can grab the underground conveyor belts and we can go underground like this with the coal or with the iron ore. All right. And then we just belt this all the way out over here. Like that, guys. Yes. And then, yeah, let's take a look at this. This, does it have pollution? Yeah, pollution is 12 meters. This pollution is only 10 meters. So this is a huge improvement already. Okay, so we're going to begin clearing up all of this. I wonder if there's a mass delete. That would be nice to know. All right, and then from here, we can begin to set up our mining outpost for the iron ore. All right, and then we'll just start up here and we'll do 2 by 2. And it looks like we need to craft up some more poles. So that's what I'm going to do. There we go. Good. All right, yeah, we are working on the electric miners. I'm gonna head over here, take the coal I already have in my pocket, and let's get rid of it. Let's place them in the stone furnaces. So I'm gonna just do that. Control, right click, and then let's get rid of the iron ore. And yeah, this is looking beautiful. This is looking beautiful. All right, guys, we're working on our first smelting array. Yep. Guys, we're going to be automating circuit boards too, and copper cables. We'll see. Okay, no biters yet, guys. I don't see any natives around here. Okay, the gun turret is complete, and look at this, we have a bunch of electric miners. Now, again, I don't know how many electric miners I need for a Mark 1 conveyor belt. I'm not worried about that quite yet. I do use a calculator, which is called the Factorio calculator, so I will definitely be busting that out in this playthrough to help me with the math. I'm going to let that do the math for me. Otherwise, we'll be in, trying to do math forever because I suck at it. Okay. Yep. And that looks good. And so now we're just kind of waiting for... Actually, yeah, we're just waiting for the small electric pulse here. So what does conveyor belt speed is 15 items per second, and this is 0.5 mining speed. Oh, okay, a second. I don't know how much I would need. We could look at Factorio Lab in the coming episodes. All right, so I'm gonna do... Well, actually, let's head over here and grab the pole and start from here. Like this. Yeah. Yeah, good. And over we go. And just like that, guys, we have a mining base operational. Look at that. Wow. And you know what? If I really wanted to get a full belt here, I could just kind of look at the belt and just add one at a time. But right now we're just doing a lean startup here. And this should all work, and we should be automating the plates for the first time, guys. Yeah. And I'm gonna actually branch this out a bit further because I don't know how many stone furnaces I need for this array. So I'm just going to assume I need quite a bit here based off of what I'm seeing. And we can also expand it over to the right here if we need to. And guys, take a look at that. Take a look at that. Wow. Awesome. And yeah, we are automating iron plates. So I think the next step here is to begin automating copper plates. What's the power looking like, guys? We might need to add more power. Yes, we need to add more power here, guys. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to grab one boiler, 2 steam engines. And then we can extend the belt like so. And then we can copy this. Actually, we'll do this, copy that, paste, copy this, paste, and then we should be able to copy the pipe right here. Oh, it's already connected. Okay, so then all we need to do is copy the pole. Okay. Why isn't that working? I'm not sure why that's not working. Oh, it's because I need to get water into the boiler. So I'm going to connect it here. Okay, good. And then what are we looking at here? I think we should do one more, guys. I think we should set up one more array here. So I'm going to copy this. Oh, we don't have any more boilers. So I'm going to make another boiler, 2 more steam engines. Then we can just kind of copy what we're doing here. So go like this and up 1, copy the pipe. Looks like we don't have any in here, so I'm going to craft them up. Okay. And we'll connect it, copy this, paste, and like that. And then let's copy the burner inserter. And then let's copy the belt, or the power pole. Oh, wow. So the more power you have available, the slower things, like the sound of the steam engines, really slow down. So it sounds like they have less RPM and they're running a lot more efficiently. So I like that touch of detail. I do notice that. I do notice the different sound effects, which is really nice. I like that. Okay, excellent, guys. We've upgraded the power. We're looking pretty good right now. We're looking really good. The factory is slowly expanding, and wow, we have just enough iron ore to feed these stone furnaces. Oh, this is looking so awesome, guys. I'm just really liking how this looks. I really am. And so the next step here, and this is what I'm thinking here, is let's kind of do a belt line like we did in Foundry. And there is a Let's Try Foundry playlist where I kind of go through the splitter mechanic, and the splitter behaves kind of just like how Factorio works, based off of the tutorials we played. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place a splitter here, and then we're going to feed that in like that. Okay, and craft up some more belts, guys. We're getting ready to craft up a small little array for the gears and the belts. We don't want to pocket craft too many of these. Yep. Okay, we got the belts. Like that. Okay. And then what we can do is bring out both belts like this. And I don't know, we just do something like that. And so what's going to happen here is, let's say we want to branch off from this line. We could place a splitter like this. Okay. And then we can branch up just like that. Exactly what we did in Foundry. Because these these behave in the same way. And I mean, look, Foundry even has the same inputs. Input priority to the left, input priority to the right. It's like Foundry kind of copied what Factorio has here. And you can also set a filter. So what if I had 2 products on here and I just wanted to filter one of them to the right or maybe to the left? I think that's how it works. So we didn't get too deep in Foundry with their splitter, but it's exactly identical to what Factorio has here. So this is how I understand this mechanic a bit easier than maybe new players, because we did this in Foundry. But Foundry is first person, so you know, it's the only difference. Okay, so then we would place, I'm actually going to craft up. Oops, I'm going to run on here, press F to grab the plates, and I'll craft up 5 at a time. And then we can extend this out. And in the meantime, we can start knocking down some trees. And we can begin automating some of our basic components, guys. Yes, this is so exciting. Okay, excellent. And so I'm just going to space them out like this. All right, so we know from this assembler to the conveyor belt is 1 of these assemblers. Okay, excellent. And then we can hit this, and let's say we want some gears. All right, so we got some gears here. And then, boy, ooh, I gotta think about this. I gotta think about this. I want to get the gears on both sides of the belts. Exactly what we did with the plates. And I'm not sure how to do that. I really got to think about this. Because if we placed something like that, and then we output it like this, that just doesn't seem right to me. It doesn't seem efficient. How did I do this in Foundry? Foundry, you didn't, I don't think you can, yeah, I think you can do 2 items on 1 belt in Foundry. Huh. What a conundrum. We'll work through it, guys. We'll work through it. Okay, so then it would be outputted here. Okay, well, I'm trying to think of the wider picture here is that I want to get the copper and iron plates on 1 line, you know, sharing. So something like this. So copper plates and iron plates like that. And then we could just continue down with more product. But the issue is since there is no way to have a bridge to go over this, like in Foundry, we'd have to use these underground belts to go underneath the belt like this. And how many tiles is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the max length is 4 for this underground belt. So that means we can do 4 belts. Man, is there a mass delete? I'm not sure. What if I hit oh yeah, I forgot about this. Okay. So look, it's 4 lanes, and that's perfect. And so basically, we would do something like this. Yes, exactly like Foundry. But Foundry, you can go up and down. Yes. I think that's going to work. I think that's going to work. It's just, I really wanted to get the gears on both sides, but I don't know. What if I copied this over like this? I forgot how to copy the recipe over. Yeah, I already forgot. Let's see if there's a tutorial for this. Bulk limiting chest, copy paste entities. Here we are. This is what I'm looking for. So it's shift right click and shift left click to allow you to copy settings. Ah, yes, shift. Okay, shift. So shift right click to copy, shift left click to paste. There we go. And then Q to copy. Yeah, this is going to take me a while to get this all down. But basically, oh, okay, I mean, that could work. And then we would just grab another splitter and go like this. Although this is a little too, we need to go a bit further. Like this. Okay. And then we place our inserters. And then we can drag this down and go like that. So that's what I'm thinking here. So, you know, this is not permanent here. This is all going to be deleted. This is solely just kind of understanding the mechanics of the conveyor belts, the splitters, and the underground belts. And thankfully, we kind of learned this through Foundry. I mean, we spent an hour trying to figure this out. So this is just making this a whole lot easier for me. Yep. Oh, I feel good. I feel good. So I think that's the plan, guys. That's the plan. So what I'm going to do is we are going to build another smelting array here of copper plates. And then we could probably do some stone. And then we can combine all of those and, you know, have a massive highway of conveyor belts with our products. So for now, though, all we want to do here is we just want to automate some belts. We want to automate some belts. So I'm going to say this, we'll do copy, paste. We'll copy this, paste it over here. This is going to be the conveyor belts. Nope. Conveyor belts. Change recipe. Yes. Conveyor belts. Like that, guys. Okay. And so we'll grab some inserters and we'll go in here, and then directly feed it like that. That's how it's going to work. And then all we need to do is hook up some power here, guys. And we're going to be automating conveyor belts for the very first time in Factorio. Wow. And then we'll just go up. Like that. And then we can place a light down here. And that's going to help us see. Okay. And then what we can do is we can place a box right here. And then we'll go in with some gears, go in with the belts. And then let's just limit this to 2 stacks, as this is just a temporary setup here. And then we'll just say 2 stacks. And now we have a place to grab some conveyor belts and some gears, and then that will make pocket crafting a lot quicker, guys. Yes. Wow, this is exciting times in Factorio. There we go. Let's just brighten the place up, and there we go. Very nice. Yeah. All right, well, since we're dealing with the iron plates, why not? Let's just continue this up here. And I'm going to place down another assembler. And why would I go down here when I can just hit Q? Right, guys? Let's exercise good discipline and use our hotkeys. So there we go. And I'm going to click rifle ammo, fire, arm, magazine, and then Q to copy this, paste, Q, paste, Q, paste. Wow. I'm becoming an expert overnight. And I'll go here and here. Okay, and then we can place another light here and another light here. And just like that, guys, we are automating some ammo. But if we take a look here, we're seeing that we're not getting enough plates in here. So we can be a little bit more efficient by adding another inserter. And so now this green bar is running at 100%. There is no pause. So that's looking really good. And this is not running at 100%. That's because we're placing gears in here too. So we can just limit this to one stack. And then once this fills up, it will fill this at 100%. Okay. Excellent, guys. Wow. This is looking excellent. I like this. I like this. And so I think the next step here is to add another smelting array for the copper. And if we take a look at the map, the copper ore is right up here. So we'll just place the smelting array right on top of the iron plates. And guys, we found our first nest, our second nest in Factorio. Wow, crazy. Okay, and I'm going to place a gap in here. I think I want a gap. We'll see if that works out. We need more conveyor belts. So I'm just gonna control left click, grab the belts, and then I'm just gonna copy a stone furnace, and we'll go like this. Okay. Actually, yeah, that's gonna work. And then like this. Copy and paste. Copy and paste. Yep. Okay, that looks good. And do I like that gap there? I mean, I could change it, but I think it should be fine. I mean, we could go like 2 tiles instead. 2 tiles over. Am I making a big deal about this, guys? I don't know. Maybe I am. This is how I am. I'm pretty picky. So how about we just be consistent and just do four tiles over. So we'll do 4 conveyor belts. And then we'll place the 5th one up like this. So now we have a 4 tile gap in between our smelting arrays. And this just kind of looks less clustered, I think. And a lot more clean. And that's going to really help us separate the copper plates and the iron plates visually. Okay, there we go. And then we'll just redo this. Okay. Then we can come in here and output the copper plates. like this, and then the output for the copper plates are going to go here. Wait, no. The iron, or the copper ore and the coal are going to go in the middle here. Okay, excellent, guys. We only have, like 4 minutes and 30 seconds here. I'm just gonna get this last array set up here. At least get the burner miners laid down, and then maybe hopefully the power poles, and then we can fire this up in the next episode. And then out like this, and just like that, we are out of inserters. Let's handcraft some of those. Grab some more conveyor belts, transport belts as they call them. And then in the meantime, we can transfer our power poles. Oh, this is all off one tile. That's no bueno. Yeah, I'm a little too picky like that, guys. Everything's got to line up. I did not see that. So this is going to go right here. Okay, yep, that's the mistake. That's the mistake. Yep, if you're new to my channel, I'm very picky. I like a very clean and organized factory. Everything's got to match. Everything's got to match. That's how I play the game. I know other people, they don't care. They just care about ratios and a really ugly spaghetti factory. I'm not that way. I'm opposite of that. I don't care too much about ratios. I care more about how the factory visually looks. Okay, and then we can output that here. Oh yeah, these are off too. These are off too. Okay, that makes sense. So we'll just scoop these up. Like that. Okay. And then we can just place these down like that. Okay, and now this is all going to match. So we need to output the copper plates over here. And then we need to get the ores into the burner miners. Or the stone furnaces, excuse me. Like that. All right, and then we bring the belt out. Okay, I think that's the episode, guys. I think that's going to be the episode. So yeah, we just extend the power like this and like that. So yeah, I think this is gonna work out very nicely. Yep. Like this. Let's just finish up the power pole, guys, since we're here. Like that. Yeah. Excellent, man. I hope this game has blueprints. I hope this game has blueprints, because I need blueprints, guys. I need blueprints. Okay, guys, ladies and gentlemen, that is today's episode. Wow, we had a very productive episode, guys. We have made our first smelting array of iron plates, and we are automating gears, rifle ammo, and the conveyor belts. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me in episode number 2. And if you enjoyed this episode, smash that like button. It really helps promote my channel here. And if you would like to keep up to date with future episodes, consider subscribing to the channel to keep current. And if you want to join the community, a Discord link is in the description. You guys have a wonderful Tuesday there. Or what is this? This is probably going to be Tuesday I'll release this. Yeah. So you guys have a wonderful Tuesday there. Take care. Bye.